All right. You are now tuned in to Thoroughbred Magazine and TV. We got a special guest today, Bobbizy. Bobbizy, you on the line?
I'm on the line, bro.
What's going on, brother?
I feel so good.
Most definitely.
Everything's cool, man.
How's everything?
Everything's cool, bro. Everything's cool. Like, I feel so honored, like, being on this platform right now. Like, so amazing. I appreciate all the hard work you're doing to, like, put this platform out for, like, upcoming artists. It's great, man.
I appreciate that, man. And for the audience, the people listening, for those that don't know about you, just give them a little background, where you coming out of, and what your creativeness is.
Yeah, for those who don't know me, my name is Bobbizy. I go by the name Bobbizy, Bobbizy. I'm from Nigeria. I'm an emo rapper, a trapper. I also sing R&B or soul. So that's just like basically the things about me for now. So
okay, and I know you saying that you do the emo rapping and stuff, and you play with the trap music as well. And I really want to tap into that. So when it comes to your music, creativeness, what got you started with creating music?
Like, I'm a kind of person, like, I always get my feelings, like heartbreak, love, and all this shit. So like, I just be like, those kind of things motivate me a lot. And like, when I'm sad, like, I get so deep in my feelings to the point, like, I just want to let people out there feel what I'm feeling, let them understand what I'm passing through, like, a platform for me to, like, make them understand me. So I just stay by myself. Once I got the beat is dope, I'm like working on that shit. And my creative process, like, it doesn't take me a couple of hours. I'm done on the song, on a project. So it's just kind of fun for me. Sometimes I love doing so much, so I don't have a problem with it. So.
Okay. And I mean, just to take it back, what do you remember what that first song was that kind of broke you out to really start creating music?
Yeah, I remember the first song. Like, when I started, I wasn't like a single artist. I was like really my best friend. So we're together, like, so as we started, we made our first song together. And so like, then we were still in secondary school. It was crazy. It's like, everybody like, hey, and pop into this kind of Afro pop vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they were like vibing to it. So when we're like, okay, so we can actually make something that people will actually fall in love with. So from there we started one songs, two songs, 50 songs. We're making our songs. Yeah, that was just it.
Okay, so when you started, you was really just playing with it, and then you kind of saw that people was catching on to it, so you just continued to keep doing it.
For real, yeah.
Okay, and I mean, initially, when you started, was there any kind of pushback as far as people supporting you, or did you really receive support initially?
There was like, honestly, there was pushback, like, for real there was, but the support wasn't that much. It was basically people from our school, people, our friends, our family. That was just it.
Okay. And I mean, creatively, when it came to you making the music, what did that process look like? I mean, do you write your music or do you freestyle the music? Like, how's your whole, formulation as far as creating a song?
Okay, like, you will come over to my place, then we'll stay, we'll get an instrumental, then we start writing on the instrumental. He writes his parts. I'm like the songwriter in the group, but he does his own parts.
Okay.
His own verse. Yeah, he does his own verse by himself, but I'll come with my own verse, the hook, the chorus of the song. I'll be the one to do all those things. So I write on the instrumental, and the creative process was like fun because it was like doing it with someone close to me, someone I can be open to. It was very, very interesting. It was a fun process, though. It was a fun process.
Okay. So you really just keep it, fun and open, and just let just let it just kind of flow. Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
And I know, you said initially, you label yourself as an emo rapper, a trap rapper. Specifically when you speak on emo rapping, for those that don't know, what is that particularly?
Okay. Like, an emo rap is like a genre. It's not a popular genre yet. It's like, the genre is kind of on the ground. Like, people don't want to understand what it means. Emo rap is all about emotional rap. talking about heartbreaks, love, drugs, and death, and pain, and all this kind of crazy stuff, being depressed. So like lately, I've been feeling much of this kind of having this much of these feelings lately. So like that just helps me create more rap, and I look up to my role model, and R.I.P. Just Road. He's the one who motivates me a lot. So
Okay.
listen to his sound, listen to his creativity, like it's crazy. And I actually didn't start it as an emo rapper, so I didn't know I had it in me until I actually found out just so that I discovered him. Then I gave it a try, and I found out okay, this part of genre is like in me also. Then that's how I started. My first emo rap song that I'm proud of is Demons on My Mind. So that I just
Yeah, and I really like that one, man, because it just seems as though you just keeping it real and just keeping it authentic about just the ways of just thought process of human beings and just the realness of just hey, listen, I have problems that take place in my life, and sometimes I think negative, and you really acknowledging that it's real and it's relevant. It's real and it's relevant. And I want to just touch on some things. We can't, skip over this. The times that we living in right now with the coronavirus and, the whole pandemic. And I know that we all affected by this. So creatively, and we definitely want to send our condolences out there to anybody affected by this as well as ourselves, man. We definitely, just trying to, stay brave and, just push through this. But when it came through this whole process, even right now, do you have any motivation as far as talking about the times of what's taking place right now?
okay. I do actually like. I know it's a crazy time right now. Everyone being locked in, and this world kind of like feels like the world is like on pause or on slow down or something like this. It's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I just want to let everyone out there who's feeling kind of down or depressed, feel like they can't do anything. I want them to know that you can still do something for yourself. You can still make something out of this whole pandemic crazy shit. So it's all good. Just keep a positive mind. Just know that one day it's all gonna be like over. It's all gonna be calm. Little by little, it's gonna go back to the way everything was. And so cool. Just have a positive mind. Just stay positive.
Most
Positive
definitely.
thinking.
Most definitely. We appreciate that too, man, for sure, for sure. So when it came to you, really just deciding to really just tap into the music, the mind frame that you had to be in to kind of push, because a lot of people, they have talents, they feel like they definitely have a creative side, but they just, maybe have a struggle as far as actually putting the work in. What did you have to really do mentally to kind of prepare yourself to, kind of lock in and create a project and even the future ones coming ahead? Like,
So like once like I love being alone. That's one thing I love the most. Like it brings out my whole creativity. Like once I'm alone, I got some couple of beats which I haven't used before. And I'm just like, okay, it's time. I plug in my mic and I just start freestyling on that beat. Once I make like one freestyle, two freestyles, that shit is banger. I'm just like right on the freestyle, and I make a couple of songs that way. I just love being alone. Like that's my main key, being alone. Once I'm alone,
got you.
it's my creativity mode.
Any
So
any particular motivation for any of the previous songs, the songs that you got, coming up, where you kind of, speaking on some things that you've been through in your life?
for real, like the first thing that motivated me the most, like I said earlier, is the passing of my role model, Sword. Like it's dead really like it's me in a place where like I don't think I can ever recover from. So like that's a drive. I see that as a drive, pushes me forward each and every time I want to make an emo rap song. So like I just go deep in my feelings, and like on the album you're gonna hear different kind of writing, different kind of creativity, like where I speak about how I feel about what's going around in this world, about questions that I don't understand,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like that's real. Like, and one thing is like this kind of person, like I have this disorder, this bipolar disorder. So like 1 second I tend to get in my feelings, like I tend to be very sad. The other second I tend to be like happy and stuff like that. So it's kind of crazy. So I'm going to be talking about that also, and about me just everything. Yeah.
No, I respect that. I
Yes.
respect that. Do you feel as though, culturally, you being from Nigeria, and the cultural background, do you feel like it kind of affected your music as well? Did you kind of gain any type of, cultural background from that kind of influenced your music?
Honestly, like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I normally don't listen to like Nigerian music that much the way I listen to other music from different countries. So like I don't even like I find it kind of difficult to like make my own kind of music like from where I'm from Nigeria, like making Afro pop stuff like that. Like it's kind of weird, but I find it kind of crazy. But I don't just know how to. I don't understand why, but I don't just know how to.
No,
And also one other thing is okay, yeah, one other thing like from coming from Nigeria, like being an artist from Nigeria, it kind of affects you a little bit because like we don't have that exposure like the other country does.
yeah.
So you coming out of the crowd, making it out, it's just crazy. You have to work twice as hard. So it's just crazy.
And I mean, let's touch on that. I mean, even down to, being, from where you're from, what type of, situations do you go through, or what type of, adversities do you go through living where you're living? You know what I mean? I mean, I know you're touching on kind of, just trying to get that exposure. But what is that like for the people that don't live where you live, that don't really understand that, because they might be in the States or they might be from different places where certain things are accessible? What type of pushbacks or things are you going through trying to push through with your music?
Okay, like one the more major fact is that the fact you don't have easy access to like the studio section. Like over here, the studio section is so expensive. Like you bought it as someone who's not making any music, any money from his music yet. So it's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, so I know you said that you have, your new project that's getting ready to come out. So any features or anybody that we should look for, forward on?
Yeah, I got a couple of features on the album. Like there's couple of names. Like I got Coincider on the album. I've got like it's crazy right now. I can't remember some of them names, but I got dope artists like for real. This guy's half talent, like for real. They're gonna be on the album.
Okay.
Couple of songs. So
And
yeah,
and
some
all,
of my guys over from Nigeria.
yeah, I was going to ask that a lot of the people that you're working with from the same place where you're from, and you kind of reaching out, further than Nigeria.
Like honestly, this album is gonna be the first time since I've been making music to work with someone from Nigeria. So most of the features I have, almost of my features, everything is from different states outside Nigeria, like the United States, Canada, Brazil, and many other states like that I've worked with.
Okay, so you're really tapping in. You're definitely creating a network. Have you
For real.
have you utilized any sort of platforms as far as how the audience could reach you? You got any music on SoundCloud or anything like that?
Yeah, I got music on SoundCloud. I got music on AudioMac. I got music on Spotify, Deezer, iTunes, and basically all streaming platforms out there. YouTube, whichever you just know.
Okay, and what's the links to those so we could shout that out? Where can they reach you?
You mean my name?
Yeah, like as far as the music, as far as on SoundCloud and all these platforms, how can they tap into the to these what's the names of these platforms that you have?
Yeah, once anyone wants to listen to my music, all you have to do is just search out my name. It's Bobbizy, Bobbizy, Bobbizy. You can find me anywhere, listen to my music anytime. So free.
All right, there you go. There you have it. Hey, listen, I want to end it off with this. If there was one thing that people probably didn't know about you, something that you like to do, something that you like to eat, anything that's kind of like out of the box for you, what would that be?
Okay. Apart from creating music, like I just love watching movie while I'm eating. Yeah, that's something weird about me. Like
Okay.
I can like eat something without watching a movie. Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's cool, man. That's cool, man. And I want to, matter of fact, I want to secondly end it off with this as well. You know, for any type of people, you know, that's supporting you, that's definitely tuned in, you know, that's definitely have a creative side to them, that's looking to push forward with their dreams and aspirations. What type of inspiration would you give them as far as with pushing forward with their dreams?
Okay, well, the only inspiration I can give out right now, I'm going to tell them is to just, no matter what anyone is telling you out there, like it seems kind of difficult, and they're like, hey, you've been doing music for like 6 to 7 years now. What's going on? Ain't no money coming in. You gotta stop this shit. It ain't going nowhere. As long as you know what you want, like you see the bigger picture, you can see, you know where you're going to. Do not listen to no one. Just keep on doing what you're doing. For real. That's just what I can say right now.
I like that, man. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
We appreciate that. Hey, listen, well, you have it. Another episode of many episodes to come. Special guest on the line, Bobbizy. We out. Thoroughbred Magazine and TV.